Just want to get us all on the same page with our Stellarium settings for tonight. So when you click on your Stellarium app, this is what it will look like when you first begin. What I want you to do is change a couple settings so we're all on the same page. For me, on my Samsung, down on the bottom left here, it gives me a nice little menu here. I'm going to change a couple of things. To begin with, on the constellations, if I hold that down, I'm going to get the drawings to go away. You can check them back out later if you want, but for now, go ahead and turn them away. You should have lines and everything else there. Grid lines, I'm going to turn those on, and the default setting is what I want. So that's good. I'm set with that. So I've got grid lines turned on. Then on labels, I'm going to click on that and get it a little bit bigger. I'm going to turn the deep sky pretty much all the way down. We'll learn about those later, but for now, we'll turn those down. And we're going to crank up the stars a little bit so it starts giving me the names of more stars. I've got it about 2/3 of the way up there. That's probably where you should have it. You can also crank up the solar system if you want. That way you'll see some of the dimmer objects in our sky, like Mercury and so on. If you go back, your labels should be on, grids and lines should be on, landscape should be on, constellation should be on. If I turn off the landscape, then I can just see below the horizon. For me right now, the sun has set. But if I turn the landscape on, I still see those objects, but it indicates that they've set. The atmosphere, it's up to you. If you want to turn that off, you'll get a very dark sky. If you leave it on, you get a little bit more realistic sky. I'm going to leave the atmosphere on for now. We can look at changing that later on. Your night mode, when you turn that on, it turns the whole app red. That's good for us when we're really worried about our night vision. For tonight, though, we're not looking at very deep things, so you can leave it in the normal mode.